daughters, sons, cousins, aunts, uncles, whoever they are to you, thank you so much for that. So students, can you get a round of applause for all of your support?
Students.
Now, I know it might be a little bit cheesy, but it really does mean a lot. I actually am a student and a graduate of this program, and I could not have handled the stress of this program without the people around me that were constantly orienting me and keeping me sane through all of the just incredible work. And you're going to see that in a little bit. You're going to see all of the blood, sweat, and tears that went into learning these complicated softwares, becoming storytellers, dealing with the competition of having massively talented people around you that are constantly pushing the bar forward. And it's not an easy thing to do. Every day is a day that can be filled with doubt, questioning whether or not you belong here, questioning whether or not you're going to be successful. And trust me, I know that this is real because every single person in this room is in my office telling me how they're never going to be able to do it. And look at you, you did it. It's awesome. On top of that, it wasn't really that bad. It probably went by a lot faster than they expected, and a lot of worry wasn't really worth it. Thank you so much for trusting us. And when I say us, I mean the education team. Bruce Ford, our Director of Education for the BFA program. Bo Jensen, our Education Lead for Visual Effects. Mauricio Hoffman, our Education Lead for Animation. Anton Navarella, our Education Lead for Games. Stephen McClure, our Education Lead for Generalist Studies. And Gil Hung, our Education Lead for Foundation Art. These guys put in so much time and try to set an example for how to be successful through this program. And these, although you guys might not realize it, these nights are like very important to us because we've been there through the struggles and the doubts and I can't do this and this doesn't make sense and I'm never gonna make it. And to see people produce the kind of work that they do, to hear the stories when you guys come up and like, I got a job, I'm working here, I just got my internship, it means so much because that's what we're putting all of our effort to. So on behalf of the faculty, the education team, and all the staff at Gnomon, thank you for trusting us with this journey. Thanks for believing in the system, right? Yo, you can clap. All right. You guys made whoever that was really feel awkward. This is a community thing, so you gotta support your people. But seriously, thank you. It's really, really important to us. We come in here every day hoping to help people achieve the dreams that we've been able to do, and seeing you guys go through all of that and achieve these things is fantastic. For all of you people who are hot, I'm with you. I see you fanning yourselves. Like, I can't do that because I'm presenting, but thank you. Thank you for getting some air going up here.
Could I have a program?
With that being said, a couple of things just for me personally. As you guys move out of Gnomon, some of you have already been out of Gnomon for a little bit, some of you guys are walking out a couple weeks ago. Continue to stay hungry. It's the most important thing that you can do for yourselves as you move into this industry is to not become complacent with the success you've had here. Some of you guys have won awards, won contests, won best of term, have been singled out amongst your peers as being fantastic at what you do as students, and don't let that go into your head. You have a ton of potential, you've learned a ton of incredible things, and you've created a lot of amazing art. You have so much more to tap into. Continue to create, that's what we were doing. We're not teaching you how to get a job. That was the thing that you told yourself when you came to Gnomon. I'm here because I want to get a job and I need to get a career and I want that money. Cool. But really you're here, we taught you how to be a creator. We taught you how to be professional, we taught you how to be a storyteller. And don't stop doing those things. Take the skills and the knowledge and the inspiration that you got from your classmates and from your professors and continue to create every day. And if you're somebody that's in the room that's already got your position, I'm talking to you and saying, don't let that job become the thing that kills your desire to grow and improve and keep creating. And for you people in here who have not secured your first job, keep creating right now. Do not keep sending out your same reel, expecting different solutions. You know how to do this. You know how to create, you know how to tell stories, and if you're not getting results with what you've got right now, then make more art, tell more stories. People will receive it, okay? Don't become complacent. Please, 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 it's the killer of everything. So keep creating, keep making stuff, and if you ever need anything, come and talk to us, the education team or anybody else at Gnomon. I know none of you look at your alumni benefits, it's cool, right? But we work with you forever. Placement, whatever you need, come back and talk to us if you need anything. We're here for you. I just want to put that out there because the number of alumni are like, can I talk to you even though I graduated? Yes, absolutely. Please talk to me. With that being said, some of the people in this room are literally people who cried the first day of intro to my class, and told me that they needed to go and that they couldn't do it. And some of you have come so far that it's literally kind of a little bit emotional to see how that journey has kind of like unfolded. And I know I have the reputation of being like the cold, callous person that doesn't have any emotions, but it is really special to be part of that journey. So thank you so much for that. So stay hungry, keep doing the stuff, stay in touch with us, right? Stay positive, respect yourselves, keep your community strong, and I think you'll be totally fine. Okay? Sound good? All right, so again, congratulations on all the hard work, sweat, and determination. I'm one of the luckiest people in this room. Well, maybe not the luckiest, but I've seen the reel, and there's a lot of amazing stuff on there. So it'll be really cool for all of you guys who think that your students are like, are you still a graphic designer, or do you still draw all the time, or whatever it is. You'll get to show tonight what all that stress is about and what you've been able to accomplish over these last 2 to 4 years. And there's one last thing before I introduce our guest speaker that I want to state, and that is that not only are you guys amazing people for what you've accomplished and the hard work and determination that you've put into getting here to this point, but you also did it in one of the most tumultuous times we've ever had. Some of you guys started school online during COVID. You made a commitment to an education for a school that was like, yeah, log into this website and we'll tell you stuff, right? Or you were coming off of COVID and the world was kind of opening up and you weren't even sure if we were gonna close down 3 months after we opened. And I think that some of you guys actually, your first term, the second term you were here, we did close down, right? We had to shift back online and come back. So you persevered a lot of crazy shit. And there's a lot of people out there that haven't had to do that, who walked into good economies, who walked into non-pandemic stuff and didn't succeed. So to succeed through that isolation, through that stress, right, through the uncertainty of how the world was working, shows a lot about your character as well. Okay? All right, so thank you. With that being said, I'm going to, I believe this is, I tried to memorize the schedule, but I believe I'm supposed to introduce our guest speaker tonight at this point. So I'd like to introduce Dane Allen Smith, I apologize ahead of time. Dane has been a member of Force in Hollywood for a very, very, very long time. He's also been part of the Gnomon community for a very long time. When we were looking through for a keynote speaker for this event, we typically go outside of our faculty for a speaker. But Dane is so inspirational and so knowledgeable and so impactful in what he does that I really wanted to have him here to talk to you tonight. The reason for that is that most of the students here don't know who he is. You haven't had a class with him because he teaches a very specific role in a very specific program that 90% of our students don't ever get to participate with him. And so I thought it'd be a really great thing for him to say some words. So to tell you a little bit about him, he's the Chief Strategy Officer of Third Floor, which is one of the largest pre-visualization and post-visualization studios in the world.
If I wasn't asked to speak, and it's really about excellence. Gnomon has such a wonderful community. I was offered the opportunity to teach a class here on breaking down scripts for visual effects, which is something that I do for a living, and it just continued for over a decade now because I just love the sense that we're bringing the real world and the front lines of what's happening in production back to the classroom and arming the students, the next generation, this workforce with real-time information. It's very different than some of the offerings, and it truly is the definition of education. Opening up that experience. And honestly, I know, I'm sure there are nervous parents here. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and my son said to me, I think I'm a digital artist. I think I'm going to pursue that. I would probably say, have you considered law? It's not always apparent, the value. But if you look at, you look at the cultural markers, you look at the history of cultural analysis and mankind, what do we really look at? Cave paintings, you know, old films. These are the markers that really designate who we are. And there's something about art that's just a greater calling than most other pursuits. I live in the museum row for Fairfax and Wilshire, and you know, I'll go over to the museum sometimes and be standing there and looking at a painting, and just the reverence and the way that it's lit and the hall that it's put in, you know, shows the value of a society, what's important to us. And suddenly I realize someone's beside me and they may not speak the same language, we may not have anything else in common, but there's a bond that's happening there because we're interpreting our lives and our experience and our fears, our values through the lens of an artist. And I don't know of anyone else in society that can do that. There's a script that I read last year that's in production right now. It's a very famous American filmmaker, and it's his swan song. He's doing his last film, and he imagines an American city 20 years in the future, and it's evolved beyond the need for work, and all of the pursuits are around art. And it really got me thinking about the value of art. And there's never been a better time to enter the marketplace than right now. This revolution that's happening with real time is creating opportunities that I haven't seen in over 20 years. We've spent the bulk of last year, at least 9 months, just trying to fill the seats needed to create the demand, and it's just starting to peak. And what's happened is the Venn diagram, the overlap between visual effects, animation, and interactive is really starting to blossom. And a lot of financial opportunities are present, but really if you think about it, the digital world is an encroachment in more and more of our lives. And if you think about that in positive terms, this generation, this room, this classroom, are going to come up with the nomenclature, the best practices, the art, and the science that creates that art for this next generation. You guys will have a more profound effect than previous generations going back to maybe the 90s, when digital animation was first, put up on a screen, composited into a live action plate, and passed for photoreal. I really see in my role as a chief security officer, as a chief strategy officer, what I'm doing is going out and looking at the marketplace and looking at what trends are evolving and where the ROI, where's the return on investment, where should we place our bets? And everything is pointing to the studios building up large war chests, and when this final wave of, a lot of people call it disruption, I just call it rebirth. Every 3 to 5 years, there's some new rebirth that happens in our industry. The last phase of it is this labor
reel. This reel is a culmination. Go ahead and applause, we can do that. This reel is a culmination of our graduates' exceptional work and dedication. We now present the Gnomon Graduate Reel.
because of where you come from. Your only limit is your soul.
So lazy.
So you see, that's when the dragon came and I slayed it with my sword. No, I slayed the dragon. Oh, excuse her. She doesn't know what she was talking about. She was too afraid.
This is for me? Aw, it's a puppy! Thank you! Hi!
So different.
And let me tell you something, okay? I am not a bad guy. Not a bad guy. A good guy. A very good guy.
They do it in a real environment. You can do that with ghosts Oh, pretty. Oh, yeah. Wow. Like a fish. Ghost cats. Wow. Oh, that's like Persona. I don't know. Maybe not.
like
Oh
that
my
too.
god, mega scale. This one is very stylized. They also make their own logos.
That's my boy!
To rig it, like make it yeah, even the clothes. It's so time consuming to do it.
Every option.
Every clay sculpture. Oh, I did so well.
Yeah.
Oh, or maybe they worked on it together. effect. So they made the lightning and the lights and the texture. Gnomon style. Coming soon. Oh, yeah, they like work together. Someone else animated it. So
Be careful. I really don't think you should drink that. Because there's something wrong with literally everything in this meal.
Why is it yellow?
They should have done her environments. I guess hers is focused on character.
Walang ganyan, gumagalaw. Walang ganyan.
They have to be within a time limit. 1 minute, I think.
Hindi, wala yung action.
Yeah. So I think she did it for something.
Alam ko konti lang yan.
Well, sila may presentation.
Each of them is 1 minute, so you can calculate that. Oh, that's cool. Wait.
Congratulations to all of our graduates for their outstanding work. We are all very proud of them. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for, we ask that our graduates prepare to accept their degrees. Directors of Education Max Dan and Bruce Ford, please join us on the stage. It is now our privilege to present the recipients of the Digital Production Certificate Program. Kian Babayi. Best of Term Winner, Fall 2022, Grand Prize, Matte Painting, Winter 2023, Environment, Exterior. Tristan Christopher Del Giducci, Best of Term Winner, Winter 2023, Effects Design.
selling their soul to the empire.
Here, someone take pictures of after.
Matthew Garwin.
Mathematical lang.
Di ba pwede libanagan yan?
Yeah, this.
Star Wars.
Clayton Huber.
It's going down.
It's a video.
Gabriel
Yeah.
Aquino Cababalan.
This one's better.
Tanggal si ate.
Andrew Wainwright Lauerman.
So,
President of the Textures, Materials, and Features Student Club. Daniel Sung-Tai Lee. Richard Fox, Winter 2022, Environment, Natural, Fall 2022, Effects, Live Action, Winter 2023, Effects Design. Alina Mealy. Best Intern, Summer 2022, Creature Grooming, Fall 2022, Look Development and Animation Group Project, Winter 2023, Creature Grooming. Sebastian Elias Mora. Best of Term winner, Summer 2022, Realism, Winter 2023, Creature Rigging.
Tatlo pa.
Stephen Park. Noel Grace Wong.
One more mention.
We will now present the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Digital Production degrees. Berkeley Allison Braun. Best of Term winner, Summer 2022 and Fall 2022. Character Animation and Scene Animation, Winter 2023, Animation Creature. Abigail Holm Cruz.
yeah! Woo!
Best of Term winner, Winter 2023, Character Stylized. Misha Draganuk. Best of Term winner, Winter 2022, Field Student Council Vice President. Summer 2020 through Spring 2022. Council President, Spring 22 through Winter 2023. Adam Eli. Vice President of Student Council 2022 to 2023. Russell Griffith Marlin. Bodley Hannah. Western Best of Term winner, Spring 2021, Texturing, Winter 2022, VFX Compositing, Summer 2022, Animation Scene, Winter 2023, Hard Surface Modeling, Character, Rookies winner, 2022, VFX People's Choice. Sarah Law.
the first year. I don't know.
Michelle Lee Lumawa, Best of Term winner, Summer 2022 Animation Creature. Kyle Michaelogic. Sonia Helen Miller. Cameron James Miller, Best of Term winner, Winter 2023 Animation Character. Elaine Morales. Matthew Rich. Carissa Rosario.
That must be their first degree.
Luke Julian Sales. Samuel Dennis Spiker, Best of Term winner, Fall 2021, Creature Stylized, Summer 2022 Animation Mechanics. Melanie Thinity, Rookies winner 2020 and Student Council Secretary 2020 through 2023.
Nalo pala to sa...
Kim Tran.
Sana lang.
And finally, Eric White.
Age mo ba yan?
I said so.
And thank you, Max and Bruce, and congratulations to all of our graduates. We're now going to be closing our ceremony with our traditional champagne toast, led by Director of Education, Max Dan. So please head towards the back of the stage. We're going to open this big door up for some champagne and return to your seats, please.
Us?
Sila.
Yeah, because we're going to get out of champagne.
Wait, everyone? There she is.
Sino ba sa champagne? Sila o tayo?
I think the students. So, okay. Where'd she go? She disappeared. I can't. Oh, there. I see. Back there. There she is.
na ba?
I don't know yet.
I think it's like a little break. We go back to get something, some champagne if you want. Be back here, I think.
Okay. So I think we're gonna go outside.
Ano, pipicturean ko. Ano ba ito?
Do you what? Then why you wanna do this?
Wala na, wait mo si Abby dito. Dapat picturean mo siya dito.
Here, hold it then. I don't wanna do this.
What up kami?
Back on in here. Oh, Jesus.
Natasha will be back. She's got to show you a restaurant.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll let her back in.
She can sit next to us.
Oh, walang bato?
No, it's inside. Let's find out.
When you get back home.
Whoa, look at that.
I said we get drunk, play rock.
Wow. Look at that signature. Yeah, that's correct. It's dark on purpose. Oh man.
Parang sumabog aloka.